Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sister B, everybody's big sister. If you're new here, this is the sisterhood. Please join us, make it official by clicking that red subscribe button over there, and just out of good faith, like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're a regular returning sister, thank you so much. I appreciate your consistency. I see the sisters who are always in my comments, commenting on the content, everything. I really do not take it for granted. And those of you who've been tagging me on your Instagram stories and all of that, Facebook, I highly appreciate it. Please do not stop there. Let's get the word about this channel out there so that the sisterhood can grow. Don't be selfish. So today, guys, it's another session of a favorite here on this channel. It is the B plug. So today I'm plugging you guys on my favorite eating spots. Some of these restaurants are franchises, so they are available nationally. I'm not too sure about, I think 2 of them, if they are national. But yeah, I'm just going to be plugging you on my favorites, and I'm also going to be teaching you my tips on how to eat out on a budget, because I always get DMs like, you always out now, and I'm like, girl, if only you knew. Sometimes I can't even afford to tip. But anyway, I'm going to give you my tips and tricks on how to enjoy the fucking life without breaking your budget. So this is the B plug. Welcome. So I'm just going to be sharing with you guys my favorite eating spots. Most of them are in my hometown because obviously convenience for me. I have a whole lot of other restaurants that I'm really a huge fan of, but I found it redundant to mention because I don't go there enough. I only go there like, say if I'm in Jersey or if I'm in Pretoria or if we're traveling and so on and so forth. So these are the restaurants that are accessible to me and mostly to you guys, because a lot of my audience is people in my hometown. But a lot of these restaurants are also national franchises, so if you're in another province, you can totally go and check them out. So I'm going to be telling you the restaurants, and then I'm going to be sharing with you tips on how I eat there, or how I eat there and also spare my bank balance. Okay, so number 1, Rustic Boutique Hotel. It's definitely one of my favorite spots in Middelburg. They have beautiful ambiance. Oh my gosh. As I speak, I'm also going to attach pictures and clips maybe of when I was there. I've been there quite a few times. I've eaten quite a few things from their menu, and I can definitely put a stamp of approval on their food, on their service, on the ambiance, on the decor, and also, we have to snap for the gram, right? There is so many options on where to snap for the gram. You show in a story, you show in a timeline. There's just so much material there. Like you could have a full-blown photo shoot at Rustic. But yeah, my tip for eating at Rustic is order from the starter menu. They have ginormous portions on the starter menu. I think most of the time when I'm there, I eat from the starter menu unless I'm worth, because the budget is not there. But when I'm with my friends or I'm with a sister or whatever the case is, I do order from the starter menu, because not only are they delicious options, but they are affordable and they are huge portions. So definitely order from the starter menu. I think this tip is also quite universal. A lot of restaurants have really decent sized, all the restaurants that I've been to in any case, they all have really decent sized starter menus. Your like 5-star hotels, restaurants obviously have like those tiny unreasonable tips of a starter menu, so it doesn't apply for like the big shot restaurants, them, right? I once went to the Godfather, it's in Sandton, and I was looking at the menu like, I could not believe my eyes. That place was more expensive, so I would never go there on my own budget, because so yeah. But for Rustic Boutique Hotel, if you have not been there and you see people checking in there and you're like, I would love to go there, you can go there on a budget. Just order from the starter menu, order a glass of wine. They actually have very, very reasonable drinks, in my opinion, compared to other menus. Their drink menus are very affordable as well. So I highly recommend that if you have not tried Rustique, go there, Miguel. If you're not sure what to order the buffalo wings, the starter portion. Huge portion, beautiful steak cut chips. You're going to love it. Right, my second fave, okay, not my second fave, this is not in chronological order, please, I'm not discriminating against anyone. One of my other faves is Cappuccinos. Cappuccinos is available nationally. I've been to a Cappuccinos in Pretoria. I don't know where else, but I've definitely been to Cappuccinos in Mainland. The Cappuccinos menu is so affordable. The whole menu, I can't even say eat from the starter menu, they honestly have one of the most affordable menus in all the restaurants that I am a regular at. And honestly, their food is delicious. I don't know if it's only, but the Pretoria branch also had really good food. I haven't been there in quite a while, but I used to be a regular there when I used to live in Pretoria full time. But the Middelburg branch, I can honestly swear on my life that the food is always good, the service is impeccable, and the ambiance, Miguel, the grams, the picture for the grams, perfection. Like I have a lot of really nice pictures that I've taken in that restaurant, so I highly recommend it for that as well. But yeah, I feel like dining at Cappuccinos, whether you're on a budget or not, is gonna save you coins regardless. Also, their starter menu is huge portions. Their starter livers are absolutely delicious, and they are a huge portion. Next, Ginelli's. Okay, Ginelli's honestly is not that affordable. I feel like Ginelli's is expensive for me, okay? But the couple of times that I've been to Ginelli's with my girlfriends, we've been able to eat on a really tight budget. What did we order? We ordered pasta, or we ordered salad. Their pasta portions, firstly, absolutely delicious. Really big, super filling. I remember that it was Balisa's birthday. We went there and we celebrated there, and we all had pasta. We all had takeaways to take home because the pasta was just so big. So if you're gonna eat at Ginelli's, try out their pasta. They really are really good at making pasta, so I highly recommend that. Or the salads. The salads are really good. And then they have this discount cocktail menu. Matawa and I once enjoyed several cocktails because they were on this ridiculously priced, super cheap cocktails. So ask for their specials, ask for their cocktail menu, ask for their specialty drink, because sometimes they do these specialty drinks and they're trying it out, so they'll make it super cheap. So don't look down on Ginelli's. Don't look down on yourself and think you can't afford to go and eat at Ginelli's. You definitely can. It's really not that ridiculous. And also the ambiance is perfect and the service is really good. I've had a really good experience with the service there, and it's also a nice restaurant to take photos for the grams. Right, then there's Panarottis. Okay, Panarottis, I think everyone is familiar with it. It is obviously a national franchised restaurant. They have these pizza specials on Tuesdays where there's pizza and pasta for 70 Rand, 69, and they have pizza, or you can eat pizza on Thursdays. I mean, who doesn't want to save that kind of coin? So if you are into pizza and pasta, Panarottis is a highly recommended restaurant from me. I always enjoy their pasta to die for. I always enjoy their pizza with those little chilies that they add on the side for you. Beautiful. They also have reasonably priced bottles of vino. So if you're a vino and pasta fan, definitely recommend that you try out Panarottis. I'm not too big on the setup at Panarottis because the one in Middelburg doesn't have an outdoor setting. I highly appreciate restaurants that have outdoor setting because the pictures are always, but otherwise the decor there is really not that bad at all. And then there's Dross. Dross is also a national franchised restaurant. I've definitely seen one in Pretoria and in Johannesburg. So Dross always has a special. I don't know if it's only the Middelburg one, but Dross literally always has a special. They have a special for Monday, they have a special for Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's honestly very reasonable. My friend and I, when we were both more flexible on time, we used to enjoy the Thursday special, which was the calamari and chips, which was 44 Rand. 44 Rand, and they make absolutely delicious grilled calamari, which I totally appreciate because I'm a fan. And they have a pizza special, I think 150 for 2 large pizzas. I think that's on a Wednesday. I will have to confirm. But honestly, Dross is really affordable when they have specials. On a normal day, I'm not a fan of their prices. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of their prices. Also, their spiritual drinks are very expensive, so yeah, it's best when you go on a special so that you can afford to have whatever else you want to down the food with. Then there's Big Buddies BBQ. I don't know if there's a Big Buddies outside of Middelburg, but in Middelburg there definitely is one. I love Big Buddies because of the portions. Okay, if you are a hungry like a lion, I highly recommend that you visit Big Buddies BBQ. They have a really good steak. Oh my word, they have amazing steak, they have amazing steak cut chips, and they have amazing burgers. I'd like to take this moment to thank my parents for raising me, and to my whoa, their burgers are honestly to die for. Pricing, it's not that cheap, but it's not that expensive either. It's just like, yeah, it's like middle center. Yeah, it's not that bad, but honestly, for the portion and the quality, I highly recommend it. They also have these really cute cocktails. They really go all out when it comes to presentation on cocktails. So if you're a snapper like myself, you will really appreciate that. They also have these non-alcoholic cherry sodas and whatnot for kiddies. I once went there with a baby girl and we had the cutest drinks. So yeah, I highly recommend that you try out Big Buddies BBQ for the steak and the burgers. They are generally affordable, but they are massively delicious. And then my last one has to be, oh no, it's not my last one. Piato, it definitely is also a national franchised restaurant. I've seen it in Pretoria and Johannesburg, if I'm not mistaken. I enjoy Piato food across the board, from starter to dessert. I appreciate their food. It's really delicious. The one in Middelburg has such perfect ambiance, and I've gotten the most beautiful snaps in that restaurant, honestly. And right now it's not open, unfortunately, but as soon as it does, I'm definitely going. Screw the Rona, man. I'm gonna risk it all. I love Piato, but the tip on saving money at Piato is go for the lunch specials. The lunch specials are from Monday to Friday, unfortunately, but they are really cheap. They've got like meals from like 70 rand, and it's like a meal, like a filling meal. Also on the weekend, sometimes they have specials as well, but their menu is also like the Big Buddy one, not too expensive. Honestly, it will not break your budget. I enjoy Piato Sundays. They have affordable pasta. Their steak options are also not that, they don't break my bank balance, and if they don't break my bank balance, girl, you can afford to go there too, because I'm broke. With a Q though, not with a K. Yeah, so Piato, definitely service, ambiance, food, affordability. I highly recommend it. You have not been there, go there. And then the last one is Elviston Manor and Hotel. So this one is honestly a gem that a lot of people have not been made aware of. I think a lot of Middelburgers, especially in my town, a lot of people in my town have not been made aware of Elviston. I'm making your way. I've been there a few times, and every time me and my friend are there and we snap, people are like, where are you? Where is this place? It's in Ararand. I will attach a link to their website so that you have the full details. Guys, that place has the most affordable menu I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, I did a good thing by leaving it best for last, because honestly, they have the most affordable menu you can ever imagine. Their burgers are cheap, their steaks are cheap, their starter portions are cheap, their cocktails are cheap. Oh my word, like that place is super affordable, super affordable. Go to their website and check out their menu. You're not gonna believe how cheap it is to eat there. And because a lot of people are not aware of it, and because they don't really cater for a whole lot of people at a time, it's so nice and private and secluded and peaceful. Also a great ambiance for pictures. I've also gotten quite a few pictures that I've taken there. They were really beautiful, and the service is impeccable, because obviously they're not that busy, so they have the time to really be attentive and take care of all your needs as a customer. So I highly recommend Elviston Manor. If you've not been there, girl, girl, you need to go and check out that place. I really love it. It's definitely one of my top 3 favorite spots. Rona in Middelburg. So yeah, girlies, I hope that this was informative. If you have not tried any of these restaurants, if you have, please comment down below. Tell me which ones are your favorite, and if you agree or disagree with my opinion as far as the prices and all of that go. Share your experiences. Let us just inform each other. Guys, you know, some girls have never gone out to eat if it wasn't paid for by a guy. Not to say that they are hoeing, but
Can I use the word hoeing on
not to say that they are, you know, in that line of business, but because they think they can't afford to take themselves out. There's girls who are sitting watching Bernice always out thinking, yo, Bernice is rich, Bernice gets this. No, guys. From as little as 100 rand, you can go and eat out and have fun. Sometimes you won't be able to tip, okay? I remember this one time, I tried to tip a waiter 10 rand and he rejected it. He was like, no, which I think was rude because honestly, I mean, it did no harm for him to take the 10 rand. But anyway, sometimes you won't be able to tip. Sometimes you won't be able to have wine. You might have to have Coke. But if you're really in the mood to go out, why deprive yourself of a good time, my darling? So I hope you found this video informative, and tell me how you feel in the B-plug. And yeah, we'll do a follow-up video on other money saving tips, because I honestly am the self-proclaimed money saving girl. So thank you so much for tuning into the B-plug. I hope that you've subscribed, I hope that you've liked this video, and I hope that you interact in the comments down below. I love you. Take care of yourselves.